comforting and nurturing. And the professors that we had were some of the most outstanding. Professor John Hope Franklin was here at the time. Elaine Locke was here. The historian, Dr. Rayford Logan, was also here. Arthur Paul Davis in English was here. And so you were always challenged, and even there was Dr. Spratlin in language. You were always challenged to do your best. And then you had your peers who also challenged you because of their varied backgrounds, because every single one was unique. Everyone had something to contribute. So it made for a very worthwhile and warming experience, and one that took us through the time that we were at Howard, and then served us very well as we moved out into the world.
You did a phenomenal name drop just now. You spoke of legends.
Yes.
In the academic community, and
Yes.
they were all centered here on
Yes.
Howard's campus, which gives credence to the notion that Howard is the Mecca with
No
regards to
question.
academic education. You
Right.
stand as a living tribute to that fact, yes?
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. We had the creme de la creme at that particular time, unquestionably, yes.
I'd like to just segue really quickly into more the social aspects of life on campus. What do you recall of the fraternal and sororial organizations on campus?
Well, my father was a Kappa, my mother was a Delta. And so when I came, I was invited to participate in various activities while here, so I could finally make a choice as to what I would like to, in which organization I would like to participate. The sororities and fraternities were very, very active. The Omegas would come to the dormitory, and we would lean out the windows, and they would sing the Omega song to us. And you know, Omega girl, and it was just fascinating to listen to them sing. And of course, the other three fraternities were also very active, and there was a collegiality there that was warming to the heart. You just felt that, you know, I really belong here in this institution. And so finally, I made a decision to join one of them happily. And I've been in it almost 70 years now. It's Delta Sigma Theta.
Alpha chapter.
Alpha. My mother was in Alpha chapter. My sister was president of Alpha chapter. So it's quite a time.
As you look back on your life and define your many accomplishments, the many things that you've seen and felt and experienced, as you tie that into your Howard experience, what would you have me, a second or third generation removed from you, take from you, from your experience? What would you impart to those who are going to come after me when they step foot on this campus and take on the next generation legacy of what the history and meaning of being a Howardite actually is?
Well, one thing comes to mind, and that is that Vernon Jordan and Elijah Cummings both speak to their experience at Howard University and the chapel. Both of them say, if you come to Howard University, you have to come to the chapel. And those two come each year to speak in the chapel because of their experience. And it's always well attended, and wherever you see them or meet them, you're very pleased that they are absolutely wonderful representatives of the university, and particularly of the spiritual experience at Howard. And speaking of spiritual experience, one of the things that comes to my mind is the fact that I had an association with all four of the deans, Dr. Howard Thurman, Dr. Daniel Hill, Dr. Evans Crawford, and Dr. Bernard Richardson. And I was close to the three of them, Dr. Hill, Dr. Crawford, and Dr. Richardson, and they all of them had so much meaning in my life because of the genuineness and the spirituality and the fact that they never took time to think in terms of what was coming to them. They were always, each one of them were always thinking about what can I give, how can I serve. And so my experience with those deans has meant so very, very much to me. And I was recently hospitalized, and Dean Richardson would come down the hill to the hospital to see me and just enrich my life and my feeling and the closeness and the warmth. Just a magnificent experience.